Hey, what's going on YouTube channel? It's Taurus down again, y'all. The Go Hard or Go Home channel. Okay, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna discuss some more of this money thing around guys. Okay, I got a comment here. It's over to the side here. I'm gonna mark the cursor here around it. Basically, the guy's asking me what is broke. Okay, what is broke? Okay, he's asking me this in response to I made a comment on somebody else's channel about the Ebony K thing, and I was saying like she didn't have any problems with things. Only broke guys have a problem with her. Broke guys have a problem with this. So he wants to know what broke is. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna go over this. I'm gonna go over some of how guys should know what broke is and how we can determine some of it. All right, we're gonna do three things today. We're gonna check out three places. After we talk a little bit about this, we're gonna check out the poverty guidelines for the United States. We're going to do a little bit of math behind that. And we're going to go to how the Census Bureau and the United States of America measures poverty. We're going to go through that and how you should know that. It ain't going to take long. We're going to keep it short. Okay? And we're going to go over what does broke look like in America. Okay? We're going to be checking out all government sites and then the NASDAQ site, which is the money people that do all the stocks and bonds and all that stuff like that. So because this time I'm going to bring receipts. I normally don't bring receipts. I'm bringing them today. So I'm going to get this on over with real quick so they ain't going to take long. All right. I've gotten tired. Oh, and before we get into that, y'all hit like, subscribe, share. That's how you help the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, hit like, subscribe, share. I don't do cash apps. Don't send me no money. I'm not on here begging like everybody else because that's begging. It is. All right. And one of the reasons I understand what not broke is because I'm not that way. I'm finna explain the rest of y'all today what it is. All right. Now, this guy's asking me, what's broke? If you don't mind my asking, because that word gets thrown around a lot on the internet, all right? It is not getting thrown around. Broke is broke. Y'all know what broke is, all right? But since people want to act like they don't understand what broke is, I'm going to explain it in detail today. This is going to be the last time I'm going to explain it, all right? Men should understand and know what's going on in their doggone environment. So what we're going to do is, right now, y'all already seen that. We're going to move over here to the poverty guidelines, right? For the United States of America, okay? And this is a government site here, guys. This is from the Office of the Assistant Secretary for Planning and Evaluation, all right? HHS.gov. And this is how this is the poverty guidelines. This is how they determine if you fucking broke or not and the government needs to help you. This is how they do it, all right? This is 2023. Fresh information, because today, if you could see the bottom of the screen out here, it's 5/19/23. It is May the 19th, 2023. So I'm giving you updated information right now. Okay. You go down here and you look at the poverty guidelines. This is for the 48 contingent states and the District of Columbia. Okay. In Hawaii and Alaska, it's a little bit higher. They got different charts, but we're gonna use this one because most people live in these states. All right. So guys, so start paying attention, guys. And ladies, if you're paying attention, you go ahead and pay attention too. Look here. Let's go down to the four-family household because that's the easiest one to look at. Because in most cases, it's two people in that house and it's two freaking kids. All right? That means there needs to be $30,000 coming into that house every year, guys, at the least. That's to keep that's staying above water. $30,000, okay? So I got a calculator right here. I'm gonna do the math. That $30,000, right? $30,000, and you divide that by 12 months in a year, okay? That's $2,500. Somebody in that freaking house got to be giving up $2,500 every month in order for y'all to get to that $30,000 at the end of the year. That $2,500 got to go to the bills, everything else, and then saving money too. All right, we're about to get to that in a little bit over here when we get to that NASDAQ site, because you ain't not saving money is a part of the problem too. They keep talking about what broke is. Y'all know what broke is. All right, if your ass making less than $30,000, you can't even have 4 people in your house, and that ain't but $2,500 a month, and that's one person making that, and everybody's not making that. That's one person's paycheck for real. In most of America, this is one person's freaking paycheck. that $2,500, that's just that $2,500 a month is just keeping your. If you got 4 people in your house, it's just keeping your head above freaking water. It's just get there. That's the bottom line you can go. Anything less than that, they consider your ass freaking broke. So here's the deal. Somebody has to be giving up $2,500 a month in that house. That means the bills got to get paid, the food got to get bought, everything, the clothes got to get there, and then there's got to be money saved. That's one person doing it. That means there ain't gonna be shit left the fuck over. But that's just the bottom. That's the bare minimum. You treading water. Yeah, ain't gonna be nothing left over for real, but you did make it. It's still broke, but I'm using these numbers to show people what the hell is really going on around this joke. If you got 3 people in the house, that's okay. A man, a woman, and a child. Somebody got to have $2,400. There's got to be $24,860 coming in there every year. So let's take the $24,860 and let's divide that by 12. Somebody's got to be giving up $2,071 a month. Somebody's got to be giving that up. That's somebody that could be one person's whole fucking check, y'all. That's just to keep y'all from going below the poverty level. That's just to keep from going below the poverty level. That's all it is. And y'all guys talking about y'all don't understand this shit. This is why a lot of guys have a problem with women, because they don't get shit like this. They don't know what's going on in their environment. They think they're walking around with money, but hell no, you're not. If your ass don't make $30,000 a year by your fucking self, you can't take care of a damn family. That means you need to be making $2,000, and you got to give all of that up. For you to have a family at making $2,000 a month, $24,000 a year with 3 people, somebody's got to be making that $24,000 by his damn self, just to keep the house above water, just to keep treading water. That's what these women are trying to avoid. Being broke, being in poverty, and y'all dudes gonna have them in poverty because y'all don't understand what the hell going on around y'all. That's why you got dumb people asking dumbass questions like that dude just got done asking. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna see how they determine this. Because I just went over them the small two. We don't even talk, because some of y'all know this, and I know that a lot of y'all know. These families get bigger than that. It's some of them as big as 5 and 6 in that bitch. And they need this much money right here, and this is just a lot more. If you already need $2,000 a month just to make it right here, that right there means if it's 3,000, if it's 3 people in your freaking house, you need $2,000 a month just off the rip. That's to pay the bills, all that other good shit, and save some money. Somebody got to be giving up 2 G's a month. Now, who making that? Who's making that? Because if you're making that, that means you got to give up that half of it. Now, if you're making 3 to 4, that means if you're making $4,000 a month, $2,000 got to come out your pocket every month to keep the house straight. If you're making $3,000, you got to give up $2,000. If you ain't making up but the $2,000, your ass is screwed. You ain't gonna have nothing else. This is why most households got to be 2-income households these days. Let's go over here and see how they calculate this. Now, this is how they measure poverty, okay? They're going to tell you, we're going to go here, we're going to see exactly how they do it. Now, this is the income they use to compute your status. They going to look at your earnings, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Here's the deal. Most people, if you look at this first list, are getting one of these. They're making money at a job, they got unemployment compensation, workers' compensation, or something like that. That means they're not working. They're either on Social Security, they got Social Security supplemental income, some kind of public assistance, veterans benefits, survivor benefits. This is income. Most people are getting this kind of income, and that shit don't be that much. All right? Now, then they got this stuff they would count too. But if you have these things, you probably not going to wind up being in poverty. If you're only living off the first list, you probably fucking broke as fuck. If you got some of this stuff on the second list, you're doing better than anything else. That's dividends, rents, royalties, income from the states. These are people who are investing in stuff like that too. This is why I keep harking so hard on on this doggone channel because I got guys being stupid and dumb talking about, well, what is broke? I'm showing you what it is. Your ass don't got shit but your paycheck, and it ain't gonna fucking work. Just got done showing that on the last one. Somebody gonna be giving up all their damn money. That's why you got these guys complaining, whining, and bitching all the time. But yeah, you gonna have to give up all your damn money. Yeah, to keep the household going. But you want a woman. You want the woman in the household, but you don't want to do that part. Man, get the fuck out of here. Man. Let's keep going. All right. Now down here they go to how they gonna compute. All right. The people who they can't determine it and they give an example, right? All right, they say family A has 5 members, 2 children, 1 mother, 1 father, 1 great aunt. And they want to determine the poverty threshold for this family for that year, okay? All right? Now, the threshold for that year, anything below $35,801 will put them in poverty. All right? So, and they tell you, they go here and they calculate it. All right? Suppose the incomes were this, 13,000, all of them equal up to about 36,500. You got a mother working, a father working, there's a great aunt that's living in the house that's working also. Okay? And if all of that totaled up to 36,500, this is what they would do. They would compare it, they would take the family income and divide it by the poverty threshold, okay? And then they call it a ratio of income to poverty. Okay? They do that right here. And then they tell you the difference in dollars between the family income and the family's poverty threshold is called the income deficit. All right? For families in poverty. Or income surplus for families above poverty. Okay? If you're above poverty, you have a surplus. If you're not, you have a deficit. Okay? So for this family, they would have $699 left over, right? Because they make $36,500 every year, and they got $3,500. This is the threshold. This is pretty much about them paying their bills and shit. So they have about $700 left over, which ain't shit for the whole year. You gotta think about that part too. All right, that's barely making it. It's not in poverty, but it's fucking broke. And we're about to go over here again and talk about it. So see, in the government, just with you having an extra $700 a year would not consider you in poverty, but your ass would be broke. And we're finna go over here to see that they're telling you right now, the government concludes that if you got the extra $700 left over a year, that's not even $100 a month, y'all. It's not. They'll say you're not in poverty because you keep your head above water. That is it. Keep that $699 in mind, guys, because we're going to go over here to the damn NASDAQ site, and they're telling you now in America what does it mean to be broke. Y'all can see, this is www.nasdaq.com. These are money people, y'all. What does it mean to be broke? I've done a video about this one right here, okay? In a survey conducted in 2019, 86% of Americans said they were either broke or had been in the past, and according to 28% of millennials, overspending on food what led to it, okay? So the average amount of money people continue to be broke is $878 in the damn bank. And these people pretty much agreeing with it. This is a survey that they did in 2019. And they got to hear about how they look at it too, by generation, by gender, okay? It's still about $1,000. So basically, here's the deal. If you, and you're still broke, if you don't have that $1,000 a year. So let's go back here real quick and look at this again. That example that they just gave, because I told y'all this family's broke, right? They only got $699 left over after everything else. That's for the fucking year. So that means that they ain't got $1,000 in their bank account, which means they're broke. Y'all guys better start understanding the rules of fucking society and what the hell is going on around you. Part of the problem that men are having with this dating thing and this shit with women is that they don't fucking know how to be men. They are not parts of society that understand what the hell is going on. Now, we just got done going over that. I hope that helped y'all to start understanding some of what poverty and broke is. If your ass ain't got a surplus of money, I'm telling you right now, your ass is fucked up. All right? Now, people can sit there and tell, somebody told me, oh, you look broke. Well, that's fine. Well, guess what I'm doing? I'm sitting here every day smoking weed and drinking beer at my house. My 3-bedroom, two bathroom, one bathroom in the master fucking and fucking two car garage, 1 acre of land on a fucking corner lot with millionaires living across the street. So I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I'm just telling y'all what broke is. Why I don't take the doggone cash apps and all that shit, because I don't want to pander and be begging for money. And then you got to say what people want to say. Nope. Facts is facts. Rules are rules. The laws are the laws. And if y'all can't follow them, you can't do it. You ain't a man. Guys need to start understanding them damn poverty doggone thresholds and shit that I just showed you. And I know a lot of people ain't making that kind of money. That means that shit means in order for y'all to have something, in most of them cases, it's gonna have to be it's gonna be two people in the house making $3,000 or $4,000 a year, and one of them is gonna have to be giving up all of it for the house to stay fucking going. And that's just to have it going. That's not extra. What do these guys mean talking about what is broke? If y'all don't know, you got a problem. I just explained it to you too, so I hope you done learned something. Y'all drop the comments, let me know what y'all think. This been Taurus Down to y'all Go Hard or Go Home channel. I hope somebody took something away from this today. I hope that y'all gonna be able to make y'all lives better from learning things like this and starting to pay attention to stuff like this. All right, y'all drop the comments, let me know if I can do anything else to help people. Let me know more things y'all want to know about and what y'all think about this video. All right, well, I'm out of here for the day. Taurus Down to y'all. Go hard or go home. Peace.